What's up? So in this video, we gonna talk to you, mostly me, but we're gonna teach you how to use ignorance as a superpower. Hey, what you want to tell them? So you want to tell them something?
On the phone?
And you on the phone? You ain't talking about none. I got something to teach the people for real, for real. You come back and you watch. Hey, listen. You'll come back and you'll listen to this video, and then it'll all make sense to you as you grow in your intelligence. Now, I'm gonna teach you how to use ignorance and the unknown as a superpower, or as a power. And it's very simple. You have to know. If you are a person that knows, and you give the game your knowing, then indirectly and inadvertently you get the unknown to back you up. Hold on now. So, more particularly, this power comes at play when you're dealing with, when you are interacting with indirect people and or unspecific people. You know, there are people who communicate just straight to it, and there are people who, you know, kind of like the sugarcoat shit, right? And hint at things. So, in order to get access to this power, you have to be a direct communicator. Say what you mean and mean what you say. At all times, to the, you know, and to be, hold on now. To be one of these people, you have to be an educator. You have to learn the definitions of words. Your vocabulary will have to be, I would say extensive, but not necessarily, you know. It'll just be normal for you. The words that you use to get your point across and give examples and things of that. But as a direct person who speaks directly, when you are interacting with someone who is indirect and they speak in riddles and they hint at things and things of that nature, you just have the power because they're not clear and concise with their message. Because they're not clear and concise with their message, you always have the unknown to back you up. So, you know, it's a power. You can say you don't know, you know, because they're trying to inadvertently, you know, persuade or influence your actions to do a certain thing, but they're not direct with it or about it. Your power in this situation is that truthfully you don't know, because they didn't just tell you straight up. So, you know, if it come out to, you know, when people try to, there's a lot of power in this position, a lot of power about this interaction, this type of interaction. Hey, relax. When the person is usually indirect, they kind of feel less powerful, and so they would like to play power games with you. They do kind of, you know, deceptive and sneaky manipulative type of things, right? So they will be trying to like look for ends to steal or rob you of your power. You know, for them it's more about power than it is for you. For you as a direct person, it's not even about power. You just, well, it don't have to be about power. For me, I'm a direct person and it's not really about power. I like to get shit done. I like, you know, like efficiency. I made another video on my channel about efficiency. Go check that out. But they might feel less powerful or powerless in their entirety. So they don't approach things how you would approach it. But in the play, with them trying to have some power, they won't have the power because you are ignorant. Your ignorance will allow you to maintain your power. You know, they might, I've had some situations happening where I didn't recognize certain hints that people were dropping and certain things that people were doing, like literally right in front of me, right? But when I did though, you know, they might cheat you out of some power for a little while, but if or when you do catch on to what the fuck has happened or is happening, at that point in time, you can say, oh, okay, well, whatever the fuck I got into, I didn't know it. I didn't know it was like this, so, then you could just remove yourself. Or, you could remove them, just depending on the situation. and they'll be back in that same initial position of powerless. Because they just couldn't or didn't come direct. So ignorance and the unknown is definitely a superpower. It's a superpower, and you can use it to your ability, but in order to access it, you have to go the other way. And you have to be knowledgeable, direct, and known. So let me make an example of a better example, a more straightforward example of okay, let's just say you're at your job, or you're at a friend's house, or whatever. You're at some establishment, right? And a person says to you, or loud enough to where you can hear it, they're literally kind of speaking at you, right? They're speaking at you, not to you. And they say, well, it smells in here. Or, something like, that trash stinks. You feel me? And they're hinting at it. And they want you to act upon it. But all they said, though, what they said to you and what they communicated to you was that the trash smells. You feel me? And it's really a lot of kind of Scorpio energy. Like, it's a test to see, now that you know about this, will you act on it or will you not act on it? Well, ignorance, right? Yes, they might have put you in the know of it, but they knew about it first. So, in comparison, who really would look bad? While you know about this thing and you're not acting upon it and you hinting at me to do this, all this extra fucking energy when you could have just did some shit, right? Who is really looking the type of way? Also, after they've hinted to you that the trash smells or whatever, and then, let's say they take out the trash because you didn't take out the trash because you didn't catch the hint, or maybe you caught the hint or you wanted them to be direct or whatever, right? And then they get on the phone with somebody and they say, they're like, what you doing? They're like, nothing, I just came in from taking out the trash. And then the person on the phone was like, well, can't so-and-so take out the trash or whatever? And, they're trying to, like, put you in a position of lesser than, or, that I don't know, could be lazy, could be nasty, could be junky, or whatever the fuck, like I told you, it's about power for them. Whatever power that they would look to get in the end, you could always just say, well, shit, I didn't know. You said something about it, but you didn't say, you wanted this, or this should happen, you feel me? So that's just kind of a small example that I could give about how there is power in the unknown and in ignorance. It's just a card that you could play, you feel me? When you're dealing with individuals or groups that are indirect or unspecific.